welcome back. This is episode 6 of the Sleekcraft SST project. We are in the middle of... Okay, I need to reshoot this again already. Alright, welcome back, dudes. This is episode 6 of Sleekcraft Sunday. This is a really cool ModVP race boat from the 80s, and I'm redoing everything, and it's kind of snowballing, but that's kind of what happens here. Please check out some of my other videos. I'm restoring a few cars and another boat over there, that 8-foot hydroplane. I bought this boat going into it knowing that the seats looked pretty good, but I knew the frames were pretty much junk. Here's a frame right here. You can see how destroyed it is. So the reason this seat is so destroyed is because this is completely uncoated plywood. They didn't coat it with resin. They didn't coat it with epoxy. It was just raw wood. So when the moisture got into it, it just started disintegrating. I mean, there's nothing left of that. I knew that I'd have to rebuild those seat frames, but I thought I could reuse the vinyl. And what happened was, when I was taking the vinyl off, I realized some of it was a lot crispier than I wanted it to be. So I could have reused it, but the end result probably would have been that it would have looked good for about a season. But as people sit on it, all the seams probably would have started to come apart. So what I did is I took it to my upholstery guy, and he is going to be replacing the center sections of the seat with fresh vinyl, and we're going to try to reuse the white vinyl on the sides. So again, this is a budget build, so if you have a lot of money, you can just go to an upholstery shop and say redo this stuff. I got some ridiculous quotes. I got a quote for $4,000 to do just the seat covers, and I was like, dude, what? That is insane. I don't know if I think the guy really didn't want to do it, so that's fair. I'm definitely going to be reusing the foam. So we're going to walk you through the process of rebuilding some seat frames and salvaging the foam on a 70s or 80s jet boat style or ModVP boat. So let's do it. Alright, so here's the second seat. Unlike the first seat that we stripped, this one actually still has a base. The other one disintegrated completely and there's nothing left. So I'm gonna have to try to just find some vinyl that kind of matches. But it's basically just a box frame to elevate this off the floor of the boat. Yeah, time to strip this one, so time-lapse time. So now that the seat covers have been stripped off, we have to try to rebuild this frame. I want to try to save this foam because then I don't need to buy things, and I think the foam it's okay. It's still squishy, so let's reuse it. This is a budget build, so. I wanted to document this part pretty well just in case anyone out there is building these things from scratch. Alright, so it looks like this base is about 5/8 of an inch, and this upper board, which kind of provides this cutout, is another 3/8 of an inch. These side ones are 1/4 inch, and then they just have a block here to give it some support. And then from the side, it looks like they just use scrap 5/8 pieces right here to make a wedge. So pretty simple construction. Anybody can rebuild these seats. If I get enough requests, maybe I will build a CAD model of this. Should be pretty easy. But yeah, let's keep going. So it turns out I don't have enough lumber to finish rebuilding the front seats, so I'm gonna have to make a run for that. Before I go, I want to strip this one quick, and that way I only need to go to the store once. So time to strip this one. She's great at stripping.
Oh God, okay. No.
Alright, and just like last time, this is a really close view of the construction of this seat in case you need to build one from scratch. I don't know, kind of a half octagon shape. There's another piece of 3/8 inch plywood that is used around the perimeter here, and that's what the vinyl staples into, this edge right here. And then there's a box, you can make that whatever height you want, I'll measure it in a second. These side panels are 1/4 inch, just like the side panels on the front seats. And then what I thought was really weird was there's no wood in the corner here. What they're doing is they're taking an extra piece of vinyl and just tightly stapling it from this side to this side. And then that's acting as like a suspension, or like almost like a belt. I don't think there's any wood in this corner. Well, there's kind of a piece.
There's a piece here that kind of disintegrated.
It's like a flat piece.
Almost like
that goes this way. Yeah. So I'll probably get some more footage of that. You'll see it when I'm rebuilding it. But that's the basic construction of this thing. And then what is this stuff? Huh, 3/4 inch. All right, so they're using all sorts of different plywoods.
Unless they doubled it on the ends.
Doubled it on the ends. Why would they do that?
I don't know.
All right. Cool, it's getting dark, so we're gonna roll everything inside here. Okay, so I was going to deliver these seat covers to my upholstery guy, and a robin flew up right in front of my car and got clipped. And I didn't hit it very hard, I was probably only going like 20. But I thought it might have made it, and I looked in my mirror and I saw it flopping around on the street, so yeah, he's in there, and I'm gonna take him to my girlfriend who works part-time at a wildlife rehab center, so I'm gonna get this robin patched up, hopefully, and yeah, so that's what's going on. Here.
What did he look like when he was on the ground?
I think he might have a broken wing.
Okay. So I'm just wondering how.
I was going like 20.
Yeah, no, is he there?
He flew like right in front of my. So this is his back.
Yeah.
So if you reach in there, you could grab him if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, but he's on his side. So they're all paper cakes.
Let me shut the box. Okay.
Not drop the box. Okay, now we're taking the little kiddo to this wildlife rehabilitation center called Wanakia Wildlife in Richfield, Wisconsin. They are wonderful. And fingers crossed that they can help our little kid out.
What do you think? You qualified to use that tool?
I don't know, man. Probably not.
All right, so we are behind schedule because I bought a snowmobile today, and
gotta equalize your like seasons of sport of vehicles, right?
Yeah, in June. So that's okay though. That's when they're the best deals. Here, I'll show you the snowmobile because it's awesome. So this is another Phaser 2. Bam. Seems like it runs okay. Didn't make any expensive noises, but definitely gonna need to go through the recoil and the carbs. Excited for this thing. Definitely want to do like a budget long track conversion to both of these things for a little bit more float. June is definitely the best time of year to buy snowmobile projects because they're worth like nothing. So. But yeah, that's nice. There's like nothing left of this wood. It's just gone, man. Wow, that's gross. The mouse made a nest over here as well. You couldn't actually see it from this side because they didn't decide to make their mouse nest too visible. But yeah, that's nasty. Yuck. How's your bench seat going?
Good, it's all off except for this last panel. It's all torn. Oh, we might have to win here. There you go. It's off.
Oh my god. Look at that.
And see, even the little lip, they like connected it in here. Did you see that?
Oh no.
It was like a whole separate piece. So
does it go all the way along the top?
Well, I think it used to, but it disintegrated. So I'm pretty sure that this was one piece in like a almost horseshoe that notched in here and went along the back. That was the way it seemed based on how it fell apart in chunks.
Well, you're the expert on this seat. You're building this one, I'll build the other two.
Okay. And this kind of disintegrated, but I think it just sort of went like that.
I think so too. Alright, we need two of those. Now you need to say coming right up.
Coming right up.
Yeah. Alright, look at that. That is a rear seat. We just need to make this upper lip here, and that will hold everything together, and then staple some new vinyl right there, and she is ready to be reassembled. So it is getting late. It is Saturday at, I don't know, the sun just set. And this is as far as we got this week. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We are going to be doing part 2 of this upholstery job. I don't know if it's going to be next week. I might save it until we get all the vinyl back. But yeah, so next week should be some more exciting stuff. All right, cheers.